Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Ellie Stein, and this video is called FOUR. F-O-U-R, F-O-R. What the heck does that mean? In medicine, when we recommend an intervention and we think that it might work for more than one thing, we call it a twofer, a threefer, or even in very rare cases, a fourfer. And that's what happened to me this morning. So to cut a long story short, I woke up this morning in the northwestern tip of Newfoundland, all by myself, looking out at a beautiful small lake. And last night, it was kind of a gale force wind and raining, and I opted not to take a shower. So this morning I thought, there is a shower here, I should take advantage of it. But the shower is going to be dark and cold, and I'm a bit of a princess, and I didn't really want to do that. So I did what I do most mornings. I walked somewhere in nature, in this case down by the water, to do my morning neuroplasticity-based practice. And I took my shoes off, and I walked just my feet in the water, and I realized that the water was warmer than the air. And I thought, wow, I could go in the water and take a bath instead of a shower. So that's what I did. So what's the fourfer? Number one, I had my shoes off, and that apparently grounds me and helps me get negative ions from the earth. Number two, I was in the water, which increases the number of negative ions I attract. Number three, the water was very cold, so I did a cold exposure hormetic challenge, which upregulates my mitochondria and my metabolism. I stayed in for about 10 minutes. And lastly, it was about 7:30 in the morning. I had my glasses off. I was out for 10 minutes, so I got beautiful blue light in my retinas, in my eyes, to tell my brain that it's daytime, so I set my circadian rhythm for the day. So in one 10-minute intervention, I set my body clock, I upregulated my mitochondria, I got lots of good negative ions, and I got a bath. Now you might be saying to yourself, okay, this is all very well and good, but I'm not by a lake and it's too cold sometimes or too hot to go out in the morning. How could I try to take advantage of nature to improve my health? So here's my suggestion. After I went swimming this morning, I went to a place I've wanted to go for decades called Lanceau Meadows. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site at the very northern tip of Newfoundland, and it's where the Norse came literally exactly 1,000 years ago in 1023. And I was thinking to myself, well, I wonder how they lived. They had fire, they had oil for lamps, but that's about it. So what time did they get up in the morning? What did they do all day? Were they inside or outside? How much sunlight did they get? What and when did they eat? When did they go to bed? And critical for our modern age, were they ever exposed to uni-frequency blue light like we get from all of our devices? I think the key to good health is to try to live as our ancestors lived before we artificially coddled ourselves to be always the same temperature, always have food, always have light, etc. So think about those Norse migrants, and is there any small baby step you could take in your life that would help you move in the direction of using the Earth's natural features as hormetic challenges? Let me know what your morning routine or your day routine is and how you utilize the earth, the atmosphere, nature to improve your health.